Virgo. Let's jump straight into it and see what's coming up in love first. Okay, Ace of Wands, beautiful potential, new opportunity. There is a lot of fire, which shows a lot of action in relationships, even for those that are single. So let's have a look and see what's coming up for Virgos in love. Okay, the Tower, more fire. Four of Wands, more fire. King of Swords, Four of Swords. Okay, and the Star card. Okay, there is potentially a strong Aquarius coming in around some of you with the Star card, which I absolutely love. This is a card of destiny, hope, happiness, fate, magic, etc. It is the water bearer, so it also represents healing. Now, I do want to say for some of you, there is someone you've laid something to rest with that's actually coming in around you and wanting closure, forgiveness, or wanting to mend the past. You haven't heard from this person for quite some time. They might have completely disappeared. They might have just, stopped communicating with you altogether. They might have had things happening here. You might have ended things with them, Virgo, but they might just be coming in around you seeking conversation, okay? The King of Swords is here. Now, he rules communication. So it could be this Aquarius, the Gemini, or Libra coming in around you. But there's definitely someone who wants to talk, and they want to talk about something big. I say something big because the Tower card is also here. Now, this can be the way you broke up with this person. This can be some sort of scandal. I mentioned scandal and gossip, and I do think that's coming in around some of you. So there could be scandal and gossip around love or about someone you're interested in. Something about their past or their previous relationship might have ended in a very messy way, or there could be competition. The Tower is normally very strong and steadfast, but suddenly the jolt of the red, the lightning, fire energy propels these two people outward, and they were essentially climbing, they were on solid foundation here. So I'm wondering what it is that's coming in around some of you that's possibly going to throw your relationship off a little bit, okay? So can bring chaos, can bring a little bit of tension here with the Tower card. It can also be a very strong electric connection. So for some of you, you'll have a very strong physical connection with someone. Okay, could be more sexual. There is nudity here with the Star card, so it could be a more primitive sexual connection more than anything else. Some of you might be meeting someone online and going on your first date. It might not be as you expected though, Virgo. There might be a little bit of work required, but there could be... it could be someone you've had your eye on for quite some time, someone who's made an impression on you and makes you this offering. But think not that things will fizzle out fairly quickly, but there's a lot of intensity coming in. So my advice would be maybe to slow things down. Otherwise, when things happen way too quickly, they become a little bit burdensome and tense. So I just felt like I wanted to say that. What's interesting is that these two fours are coming up. So the Four of Wands is often seen as the marriage card. Some of you that have been single for quite some time or haven't been very lucky in love, there could be someone coming in that wants marriage and children. This person is coming in around you. You might be meeting someone, whether it be online through mediums such as internet, film, social media. You might be meeting this person online. You might be meeting them at a wedding. Or connecting at some sort of celebration here, but this is the marriage card for some of you. So if you're thinking about marriage, there could be someone that's also thinking about marriage with you, or someone talking about marriage or commitment. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but it is some sort of celebration, anniversary, or commitment coming in. But there is potentially this air sign coming in around you. If you are dealing with an air sign, or you might find your communication with someone has dwindled or might dwindle a little bit, okay? So you might need to give them time. They might be going through some things and it's more mental. I don't think it has anything directly to do with you, Virgo. So just be patient and know that it could be mental insecurities and things that they need to discuss. But be careful of words. Words could cause a breakdown in communication and things to go a little bit quiet. And I did mention chaos and calamities now, or gossip, and scandal. This could be tied into what happens here with the Tower card, because it could set you back a bit, okay? If things happen very explosively or impulsively, it could set you and your relationship back, okay? Now, the Tower card can also be one-night stands. Something that's in its early stages might get not ruined, But a one-night stand or something very sudden that happens between the two of you with the Tower card could ruin long-term prospects or could delay long-term prospects. So just be mindful of that. There's definitely someone reaching out that wants to communicate to you, and they might ask you out on a date or ask you to join them on some sort of celebration here. I think this person has been trying very, very hard to get your attention, maybe for quite some time, and I feel that's finally going to take place. But destined change is coming in around you with the Star card, okay? There's definitely someone that's destined to come back into your life, might kickstart a relationship with them. You might have had a Tower moment. You might have broken up very, very quickly, very, very impulsively, but I do think this person has changed. I see a sense of maturity. They've got better judgment now. Maybe they didn't have this before, or maybe they feel they have more self-esteem. They definitely are coming through as they've rehearsed their words and they want to tell you the emotion that they feel, but they want a chance to meet with you because for them, their life hasn't been the same. For some of you, there could be disconnection. The Four of Swords with the Tower card. There is some sort of disconnection happening here, but it's due to outside influences. Perhaps not necessarily something you do or they do. It's more to do with people on the outside. There could be someone coming in very, very, very quickly around you this month. It might be a friend, might be an ex, might be someone that you thought was a friend. And they might ruffle a few feathers. They've got something to say, and I'm pretty sure there's a comment that's going to be passed, or a look, or something. It will happen during conversation that could ruffle a few feathers between you and your special person. You will come out of it, though. You've got the Star card, which is the healing card. So I do feel as though whatever issue this is that comes up, you'll rectify it. Remember, all that hard work that you'll put in will certainly be worth it. And, things, the children, growing, learning, development, etc. So let's have a look and see what's coming up around you in career, creative pursuits, finance, business, Virgo. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Okay, you've come up as your own sign, which I love. It really means that you're in your power and you're being quintessentially unapologetically you with the Hermit card here. There's a lot of analysis that's going to take place. Okay, the Hermit with the Nine of Wands. There's something you're a little bit precautious about. Now, there might be a fire sign you need to keep your eye on in the workplace. This person might work for you, you might work for them, but there might be tensions with a fire sign happening here. Or if it's not a fire sign, could even be a fellow Virgo. You also have more cups, okay, other earth cards, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in with the water energy. It's defensiveness, okay, a lot of defensiveness because you did have the 5, the 9, and the 10. So I feel like there could be tensions that come up in work, Virgo. The Hermit is also the guardian, okay? He's the guardian, he's the gatekeeper, so protectiveness. You're going to be protective or overprotective about something. Could be your role, could be your position. You might even be defending someone else. If it's not yourself, you might be defending someone else stuck in a certain situation here. And I did mention tensions in community or collaborative events or workplaces, etc. But look, the Four of Pentacles with the Hermit card here, I feel as though some of you are keeping an idea or something close to your chest and you're not ready to share this idea yet. Be careful who you share these ideas anyway with, because there could be someone, the Five of Wands, there could be gossip or people taking your ideas from you. So just be mindful about who you're trusting with your ideas or your money even. The 4 and the 7 of Pentacles can most certainly represent finances. You need to take a better or harder look at your finances this month because of work or direction at work. You're actually reflecting very deeply about how far you've come or how much growth or incentive or benefit or acknowledgement your workplace has given you. And it might be something you're looking into quite deeply. This is very deep analysis with the 7 of Pentacles. I see you collecting something here. Now, this could be collecting resources as well. So, and what I love is that you've got these consecutive numbers in the workplace, 5, 6, 7. Then you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, you don't have the 8, but you've got the 9. So collecting resources. Maybe you're developing something here. The 7 precedes the 8. So maybe you're trying to collect resources here. I do see more money in your hands, but you're going to hold on to it fairly tightly, or you need to hold on to it fairly tightly. Not sure if you're wanting to put these resources or finances and invest them into something. I did mention something being in its early stages here, so if you are starting something from home or wanting to start something from home, this could be the month where that happens. You could also be collaborating with friends, lovers, family members. Could be 3 of you, could be 2 of you, but there is something that you'll agree upon, and in order to celebrate that, the 3 of Cups can be seen as a third party though, so just be mindful, okay? If you are in a tripartite business conglomerate, if there is 2 other investors or there is 2 other people you're wanting to connect with, collaborate with, just be mindful. Reflection will be needed. One could be a little bit unstable, because a 4 is a number of solidarity, okay? It's an even number. It's equality, it's solidarity. The 3, not so much. So for those in that sort of dynamic, just be mindful. But there could definitely be a water sign, the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio around you. There's definitely a new job coming in for some of you, and it's going to give you a lot more prominence. Could be a leadership role, but it's something you're very, very good at. With the Hermit card, it's something that you're very skilled at. It's quite a specialized field. Could be not far from home. There might not be much of a commute, but there's going to be a lot of tasks. You might want to think about renegotiating money, actually, Virgo, because it might be wise for you to ask for more money. The 4 to the 7. You're sitting on something here. Now, this could be property and estates, etc. There is property behind you here. So there is a potential relocation for some of you, but more expenses will come, possibly very unexpectedly. So again, it comes back to being the Hermit here and being deeply scrutinizing your finances or budgets or expenditures, because there might be unexpected you'll incur unexpected expenditures, is what I'm seeing for some of you in finance. There might be a new role opening up, and it could revolve around real estate. You've got the city here. You've got a large communal building behind you. Could be residential, could be commercial property. Some of you might be attaining a new residential or commercial property for the purposes of work or finance or something like this. But I love this, the Hermit. I think there's a lot of analytical skills. Your ability to go over everything with a fine-tooth comb, I think that's really going to come out. There's a lot of focus and drive coming in around you with the Hermit energy, so I definitely feel you're going to be very motivated in career. Some of you want to make a change, and there's possibly a very important meeting or job interview, after which there'll be an opportunity granted to you, because I do see you standing out from the crowd, becoming a very potential candidate, and to come up in your power in your career and business side of this extended reading. I feel like it can point to success and prominence coming in around you in career, or at least you being the hot topic, okay? Center of attention, hot topic. There's possible accolades or, enjoyment, honorary or tribute or respect or praise that's being granted to you. I will leave it at that though, Virgo. Thank you so much for connecting. I hope you've enjoyed it.